are 17 rare footages of the early years of King Charles III and Camilla, Queen Consort's relationship. King Charles III and Camilla, Queen of Consort, have had a decades-long love affair, as you know always. King Charles and Camilla, Queen of Consort, have known each other for over 50 years. The pair kept their distance from each other in their earliest footages together when they met. After they started publicly dating, the couple were often laughing together or smiling in pictures. Every picture which I shared to you, Charles and Camilla were first photographed together at a polo match in 1972. Here I give that footages 2 years after they met. You can see how they are familiar with each other. Charles and Camilla were photographed at a polo match in 1972, and they have a mutual friend in 1970 through which they met there, at Evening Standard reported. According to the Washington Post, Camilla said to Charles on their first meeting, these are very important words, "My great-grandmother was the mistress of your great-great-grandfather. I feel we have something in common." That's the words which can be used for her future. By 1972, the pair already had a romantic relationship with each other. However, as Insider previously reported, Camilla had also been involved on and off with Andrew Parker Bowles and cheated Charles, but Charles became fool, making her an unsuitable candidate for marriage to the future king. They were spotted together again with a group of friends at an event in 1979, Camilla Parker and Charles. Camilla had been married to Parker Bowles for 66 years at the time the photos were taken. Camilla already being married. Charles had met Princess Diana in 1977 after marriage of Camilla, though they were not yet romantically involved. Camilla and the Charles maintained their relationship in the early years of her marriage to Parker Bowles. It's the Camilla cleverness. Charles Lady Sarah and Camilla in 1979 in footages. Camilla also gave birth in the 70s. She welcomed her son Tom Parker Bowles in 1974, and she gave birth to her daughter Laura Loops in 1978, as I shared footages of her daughter and son in my videos. Charles would go on to marry Princess Diana 2 years after he and Camilla were photographed together in 1979. Charles and Camilla at an event in 1979. Footages are shared here. Charles married Diana on July 29, 1981. It's their wedding date. Camilla and her family were guests at the wedding, according to Harper's Bazaar, and you can see in many footages of Princess Diana wedding that Camilla was present there. White dress. Camilla and Charles were not spotted together again until 1999, but they are talking at telephone, and most of the telephone calls heard by Princess Diana when the Prince Charles in the separate room. Camilla and Charles at the Ritz Hotel in London in 1999 met again. Camilla and Charles were not seen publicly together for 2 decades, though they were having another affair by the mid-1980s. Tapes of conversation between Charles and Camilla were leaked to the press in 1993, as I told you that they were talked on calls. Camilla and Parker Bowles divorced in 1995. Who knows what is the reason of divorce? And Charles and Diana divorced in 1996. They I think they mutually decide to divorce both partners from both sides. Charles threw Camilla a 50th birthday party in June 1997 after when they both get divorced. A month later, Princess Diana died in a car accident. Many of the people think that it's not the accident, they killed Diana, but who knows. Charles and Camilla were finally photographed as a couple in 1999. Here I am telling you all the story of Charles and Camilla love affair, which is succeeded to be a husband and wife. As a couple, Charles and Camilla were finally photographed as a couple in 1999 as they excited her sister's birthday party at the Ritz Hotel. You can see the footages. Charles and Camilla slowly started appearing together publicly as a couple after their divorce. Camilla and Charles in 2000. These are the footages which I shared here. The couple didn't touch each other much in public due to many reasons, but they were typically grinning when they were spotted together, as they were in the photo taken at an event they hosted in 2000. As time went on, they seemed to become more comfortable in front of cameras together when they met at public. Charles and Camilla at the It's Fashion Charity Gala dinner in 2001. Footages shared here. They attended a charity gala in 2001 and the pair were grinning in photos throughout the night. They shared their first public kiss in 2001. Charles and Camilla in 2001. Footages you can see they kissed to each other. Although it was well known Camilla and Charles were a couple, they didn't show physical affection for one another publicly until 2001. The couple kissed at an event for the National Osteoporosis Society at Showbiz house in London. Smiling as they leaned into each other and feel how comfortable. The public got to see more candid moments between the couple, and their relationship went on. Charles and Camilla in Sandringham, Norfolk. In 2002, you can see the footages. In 2002, photographers captured Charles and Camilla looking relaxed as they left a service at St. Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham, Norfolk. In 2003, they took a ride in a car. Charles once rode in with Diana, and these footages are also shared. Charles and Camilla in 2003, the year they moved in together, the couple were photographed driving in Charles' Aston Martin convertible. He was pictured driving Diana in the car in 1985. They showed their playful side at the 2004 May Highland Games. Camilla accompanied to Charles to May Highland Games, and they are looking very happy there. In Caithness, Scotland in 2004, and the longtime couple seemed to be laughing in photos from the event, and this shows that how relaxed they are. They posed for a photo after announcing their engagement in 2005. It's a big news for all the public. At last they got engaged. On February 10, 2005, the palace announced the couple would be married on April 9 according to The Guardian. But you know, the Queen Elizabeth always warned that Princess Diana will be the queen. But unfortunately, Camilla got in, and now she will be the next queen after Queen Elizabeth. They posed for a photo at Windsor Castle while celebrating their engagement, both grinning widely. They are feeling very relaxed. They were both dreaming in photos taken after a church ceremony. A few days later, both are together. Charles and Camilla at St. Lawrence Church in 2005. The couple seemed at ease in front of the cameras following their engagement. is the bitter truth. The newlywed looked gleeful on their wedding day. Camilla and Charles were married in a civil ceremony at Windsor Guildhall on April 9, 2005. They had a reception at Windsor Castle following the wedding. It's the simple wedding, and the pair didn't shy away from PDA once they were married. Camilla greeted her husband with a kiss after he won a polo match in June 2005 with cheerful mood. The pair truly seems to be in newly wedded bliss in pictures and footages. While touring the Seed Public Charter School in Washington, D.C. in November 2005, the couple giggled together as they signed a ledger at the event. It seems like the pair were happy no matter what they were doing as long as they were together. At least they got their destination. Camilla and Charles at 2005 May Highlands. At the couple were photographed laughing together. It's all the story of Prince Charles and Camilla, who are now King Charles III and the Queen of Consort Camilla. I think you like it.